Hello. So as the temperatures are starting to rise outside, I have been wanting more of an iced coffee or frozen coffee drink, especially for that little pick-me-up in the afternoon. That's something nice, a nice treat to look forward to. However, a lot of the recipes are loaded with sugar and calories and things that I definitely don't want. That is not for my summer bod goals. So I'm trying to think of different ways to still treat myself with those nice iced or frozen coffee drinks, but not contribute to my waistline this summer. So one of the concoctions that I have come up with is a peanut butter chocolatey iced coffee drink. It is absolutely delicious, but has minimal calories and reduced sugars. So what I did first is prepared my Biotics Brew by LifeBoost. This is a cold brew coffee. What I did is I did 1 part of the cold brew. It's coarse ground, so it's perfect for this, to 6 parts of water. And I let that brew in my refrigerator overnight and strained it off the excess. I like to store mine in my mason jar. So this is the cold brew that I got from that. And an extra bonus is that there are probiotics in this. So another healthy additive to this drink. So we have our cold brew prepared. That's something that you would need to do in advance. You could use a coffee that you had brewed earlier in the day or that you allowed to cool for this recipe. However, the coffee taste is not going to be quite as strong because the cold brew is obviously more concentrated. So you're gonna get more of that coffee flavor in your frozen coffee drink by using the cold brew method for your coffee source. So some of the ingredients that we'll need to prepare: powdered peanut butter. This one is actually a powdered peanut butter and chocolate, which we're going to also add some unsweetened cocoa powder. So that's a nice little addition to that. Some half and half. You can use fat-free half and half too if you would like to even go down even more on your calorie content. Sugar-free chocolate flavored syrup. That one's gonna be more for decoration to make it all, fun. Some sugar-free whipped cream topping. You can use it out of the tub if you'd like. I like to do it in the can. Or make your own with some heavy whipping cream if that's your jam. And then obviously some ice. So first things first, what we're gonna do is measure out our cold brew. You need about a half a cup of the cold brew, okay? And again, that doesn't sound like a lot, but it is a concentrated blend. So a little goes a long way. Even if you were to just drink it as a cold brew, you're still going to add something to it, whether it be water or cream, to the concentrated coffee. So I'm gonna go ahead and measure out half a cup of my cold brew. And all of this, the beauty of this is that everything is going to be dumped right into our blender, okay? So let's see here. And I did forget, we're gonna have a low calorie sweetener. I chose the stevia packet and just a little bit of some sea salt. Okay, so all ingredients are gonna go right into the blender. I'm gonna do 1 tablespoon of my powdered peanut butter directly into the cold brew that we've already placed in there. 1 tablespoon of the unsweetened cocoa powder. And I promise you, it'll have enough sweetness with the stevia sweetener once we get this all mixed in. We're going to go ahead and add about another half cup of the half and half, okay? Mix that in there. So, depending upon your likeness of sweetness, you can add more sweetener. I honestly think that 1 packet is more than enough. I don't like to add too much of the sweeteners, just again to try to keep it a little bit better for us, right? A little bit of that salt just gives it a nice little bit of flavor to it. And our ice, okay. So I would say I probably did about a cup of ice. Again, all personal preference. You can make that as chunky or as smooth as you'd like. And then we're gonna just blend this for a couple of seconds. Get it all nice and mixed up. Here we go. Now the fun part. So you can decorate your glass if you would like with some chocolate syrup prior to pouring your iced coffee mixture. I am not great at this, but you know, whatever. We'll do what we can, okay? Pour into your glass. And it doesn't have to be like perfectly smooth. It's not a smoothie, it's a nice coffee drink. Top with some of that sugar-free whipped cream just to make it all pretty and fun. And then of course, we're gonna drizzle some more chocolate syrup over the top. Because we gotta get fancy with it, right? Now, if you want to add, you know, a sprinkle of cinnamon or something like that over the top, that can make it even prettier. And then of course, add a straw. Seriously, so good. And another advantage is that we added a little bit of protein to this as well. So this is also gonna curb that appetite for a bit. Add that protein in and, you know, keep us in check still with lowered sugar. A little bit less calories than, you know, what we would normally get if we went somewhere and ordered a drink like this. Thanks for watching.